Yo, Niger, we all know the dream, a booming economy, jobs for everyone, and enough Naira to make it rain. We're tired of seeing made in China on everything, right? We got the brains, the hustle, and the jollof rice to be a global powerhouse, but how do we get there? One word, ISI. No, not ISIS, people. We're talking about import substitution industrialization. It's like that moment you realize you can make killer puff puff at home instead of always buying it from Mama Chichi. Except instead of puff puff, we're talking cars, phones, and everything in between. We're talking about building our own industries, creating jobs, and keeping those Naira circulating right here at home. It's ambitious, yeah, but other countries have done it. So buckle up, Niger, because we're about to take a page from the playbooks of India and South Africa. Let's see what they did right, where they messed up, and how we can learn from their experiences to build a brighter future for Niger. All right, people, let's break this down. ISI is like that friend who decides to ditch takeout and learn to cook. Instead of always importing stuff, you start making it yourself. Think about it. We've got all these raw materials just chilling in the ground. Why ship them off to other countries for them to turn into fancy products and sell back to us at a markup? That's like going to your neighbor's house to buy your own tomatoes back as ketchup, ISI says. Nah, fam, we got this. We can build factories, train our people, and create high-quality goods right here in Naya. But hold up, it's not as simple as just saying we're making phones now. It takes careful planning, investment, and a whole lot of government support. We need to identify key industries, protect them from foreign competition in the beginning, and make sure our people have the skills to produce world-class products. So how did our friends in India and South Africa pull it off? Let's find out. Now, India, they know a thing or two about ISI. After gaining independence, they were like, okay, British Raj, time to bounce. We're taking back our economy. They started small, focusing on essential goods like textiles and steel. They protected their industries with tariffs, invested heavily in education and infrastructure, and created a supportive environment for local businesses to thrive. And guess what? It worked. India transformed from a largely agrarian economy to a global industrial player. They're now a major exporter of everything from cars to pharmaceuticals, but it wasn't all Bollywood dance numbers and happy endings. India's strict protectionist policies sometimes stifled competition and innovation. They also faced challenges with bureaucracy and corruption, which slowed down progress. But hey, nobody's perfect, right? The important thing is they learned from their mistakes and adapted along the way, which brings us to Section 4, South Africa's ups and downs. South Africa, our neighbors down south, took a slightly different approach. After apartheid ended, they were eager to join the global economy. They liberalized their trade policies, hoping to attract foreign investment and boost exports. They had some success, especially in mining and manufacturing, but they also faced challenges with inequality and unemployment, as many industries struggled to compete with global giants. See, South Africa taught us that ISI isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. You've got to find the right balance between protecting your industries and staying competitive in the global market. They also highlighted the importance of addressing social issues alongside economic development. Because let's be real, economic growth means nothing if it only benefits a select few. Section 5, Niger's game plan. So where does this leave Niger? We've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of ISI. Now it's time to create our own recipe for success. First things first, we got to identify our strengths. What are we naturally good at? What resources do we have in abundance? Maybe it's agriculture, maybe it's tech, maybe it's something nobody's even thought of yet. Once we know our strengths, we can start building industries around them. We need to invest in education and training to equip our people with the skills they need to compete. We need to create a business-friendly environment that encourages innovation and entrepreneurship. And most importantly, we need to tackle corruption head-on. Because let's be honest, corruption is like that annoying relative who shows up uninvited and eats all the food at a party. It's time to show corruption the door and create a level playing field for everyone. Section 6. Time to get this show on the road. Look, Niger, we've got everything it takes to succeed. The talent, the resources, and the entrepreneurial spirit. What we need now is the will, the focus, and a plan. ISI isn't a magic bullet and it won't happen overnight. But if we learn from the experiences of others, play to our strengths and work together, we can build a stronger, more prosperous Niger for generations to come. So let's stop just talking about it and start doing it. Let's get this show on the road. And who knows, maybe one day we'll be the ones exporting puff puff to the rest of the world.